free information and your free gift. There's no obligation. Every policy we issue comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. You have nothing to lose. Why wait? Call now.
Call 1-800-531-2700 for your free information and your free beneficiary planner. 1-800-531-2700. There's no obligation. 1-800-531-2700.
Hello everyone, Suppressive Person here.
You've got to have a history with New York.
Just checking in with you, seeing how everyone's doing. I was watching the live from Denver, and it was very good. I understand the young lady's plight, as it's sort of a little disappointing when you can't get people to come out to your protests. But here in the New York City greater area, it really needs to be done, people. It really needs to be done in a major way. They need to be exposed for the child abusers that Scientology subjects them to, slave labor. They don't pay you nearly enough. But yeah, I just wanted to go live and see, because this evening I was planning on going down to the Scientology building on 125th Street, and I can only imagine the reception that I'll get there. But it wasn't too good at West 46th Street, Midtown. It was not good at all. But perhaps you could join me, and I'll have some witnesses, because it's not my desire to get arrested, but I will get arrested for the cause. And in New York City, getting arrested for being a member of the Squirrel Squad is totally not fun. I mean, you have to go either to the Manhattan Holding Center, and then eventually, if it happens on a weekend, you don't get to see a judge until the following week. New York City does not play, just like Los Angeles does not play. But unlike Hollywood, the Hollywood Scientology, New York City is basically, the cops aren't as corrupt. That's what I wanted to say. The cops are not corrupt as I've seen on other lives. And yes, I just wanted to know some questions or some different approaches that you'd like me to take in dealing with these cult of personalities. I really would like to know what you think and how you think that I should handle it. I really would like to make a trip out to Denver and join Sunslice in helping her, and maybe she could come to New York and help me. We're both members of the Squirrel Squad collectively, and I just want to see the cult get what they have coming to them. I'd like to see them lose their tax-exempt status. I'd like to see them... I cannot understand for the life of me how they let them go up in Harlem, build a prominent building right down the street from the Apollo Theater and just say, hey, we got a new religion. Well, it's not all that new. It's been around since the 50s, but
start the season off, we don't just try and breastfeed one person, we're going to breastfeed 28 people.
there's questions that I have, and maybe I shouldn't come off as an actual suppressive person, or at least a person who is outwardly hostile. They took my friend away from me.
Joel, I'm here to talk about my show, The Floor and 911 Lone Star.
I want my friend back. And it doesn't look like that's going to be happening with Scientology.
Local news.
Yes, I'd like to have my friends back. But I decided to come up because one of the stops that I'll be getting off later on is at the 125th Street station, and I'll just hop in the cab. We'll do this together. I'll advertise exactly what time I will start, because I had a few doctor's appointments today, but I just wanted to show you guys this lovely view before I go into the belly of... This is where they had the...
And you can pick your own premium due date. Keep in mind, this is lifetime protection. As long as you pay your premiums, it's yours to keep. Call for more information and the simple form you need.
Scientology retreat this weekend. I do plan on uploading some of the interviews that I did with the people, and I was fortunate because they did let me interview them, and they answered quite honestly about Danny Masterson, about everything. But I saw one of Aaron's videos, and boy, was I taken aback by the California penal system. Sounds like Mr. Masterson is probably going to wind up shedding this body for a new one. I guess he could be reborn another child star. Although I never was a fan of that 70s show, looks like he's gonna have to shed his body, because to go in the California penal system as a sex offender, it really puts you at the lowest of the low. I mean, they actually, depending on what race you are, because everything is broken down into races and different groups, nobody's going to want to claim him. But he should have thought about that shit before he drugged and raped those women. I mean, I don't think that he physically needed, but rape is not about the actual sexual act. It's about the power that you demonstrate over other people. And it, quite frankly, it sucks. Maybe in prison they should have a hierarchy of prisoners. And Danny Masterson, I hope he gets his ass sued off him. Maybe I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't even allude to his ass in jail. But I don't even think anyone in jail even wants a sexual offender. So he's really screwed. I mean, maybe some of you can't fathom how badly he is screwed right now. But more about my location and about the videos that I'm about to upload to my channel. They were from this Harlem retreat. That's what I'm trying to get out. And it just happens to be where I decided to stay and get my doctor's appointments all out of the way. I just need to go to the pharmacy tomorrow and pick up my medications. Then I'm off to Hollywood to join the Hollywood Squirrel Squad. At least where Scientology audits, or is it LA Cam, or one of those dudes really knows his legal shit. He knows it in and out. So yes, maybe I've made my presence here in New York known in such a short period of time. They've become privy to everything that it is that the Squirrel Squad does. Because if you think that Miskovich doesn't watch these channels, you'd be wrong. According to Miskovich, I'm a suppressive person, but I'll just have to be a suppressive person. But I'm one for who's about right, and the raping of women, that totally is not right. It's very wrong. And I hope you all can agree with me. I don't think anyone's going to say, yes, I condone rape. I'm going to step outside and have me a little smoke. Really stupid for people who have had a heart attack and a stroke in the past 4 years. But when I go deep trying to find out what is really going on in Scientology, it puts my nerves on edge. And all it requires is just a cigarette. Then I feel much better. Got my little Paris lighter that I got in Paris not too long ago. Plus, I wanted to give this app a try for when I broadcast live tonight, which, again, I will share with you all what time my live will start. And this will be from the Scientology Center on 125th Street, right in the heart of Harlem. Oh gosh, I should have shaved. I think I need to find a new lighter. But yes, it's lovely up in the suburbs of New York City right now. It's beautiful even.
Did you ever look at your house and think it just might be time for a change? Well, right now at National Floors Direct, we'll help you change for just $1,088. We'll give you 3.
I don't know why I set it up where excuse me. I just wanted to give you all the 411, what time I start this evening. I just hop on the train right down the street, go home, change my clothes, and after I pick up my medication, of course, then we start my live from Scientology Harlem, which they will not be receptive to me videotaping them or even doing a live anywhere in close proximity to that building. I know this because I know Harlem. I grew up in Harlem. My good friend Douglas, or as they call him, Dougie Fresh, since the early 80s, he's pretty much been a star, and at least in the rap world, he's been a star. And Tom Cruise himself recruited Douglas to join as a celebrity. You don't hear too much about Dougie Fresh, but if you Google that name, you will find that he is a Scientology member in good standing. And they made him sever ties with his sons, with everyone in his family. Fortunately for me, and fortunately for Douglas, his mom is not here to see that, because I think that is horrible. So, are there any questions that you'd like to see me asked in Harlem? One that I'd love to ask myself is, how could all you black folks be so gullible in letting anything being talked into, be talked into joining any religion other than Christianity and Baptist, what most black families are based on. But it is what it is. And here in New York State, they even had the Secretary of State of New York go speak to the Scientology cult. You can check that out right on Scientology Harlem's website. Check that out by all means. After these last few cigarettes, I'm just gonna hang it up because smoking is not serving me any useful purpose, except maybe calming my nerves every now and then. But I was watching a live from Denver, Colorado, and I said, this poor woman is out here by herself with a sign, and if we're brave enough to start at the risk of our own arrest and any trouble, because when I was at the Midtown office on my birthday, which was leap year, they called the police on me and said that I was outside panhandling. I said, oh my gosh, these people are such liars. They knew that I wasn't panhandling. I just was trying to bring some light to this cult-like organization. It's not cult-like, it is a cult. Yes, it is. None of your business. Will you be able to join me at 4 p.m. Eastern Time? It's just in 2 more hours, and I was just about to go hop on the train and see what kind of footage I can get from the Scientology building in Harlem. If you can, you can catch it at your earliest convenience, because I'll have it posted. But I just wanted to give you all a heads up that I'm still here, and I got some rather interesting comments from actual Scientology members and Sea Org members. So I hope that you enjoy my content.
To take out your tampon and use it as a tiny nunchuck and throw it.
Yes, I hope you all enjoy it. For some reason, I can keep the camera steady here, but when I was at West 46th Street, my camera work was all over the place. I was like, man, Reg, Dr. Reggie, you could do a little bit better. Actually, you could do a lot better. But this whole process for me has been like a learning opportunity for me. It's jumping into a new, entirely different profession for me. Never thought that I'd say that I'd become a YouTuber, but you've all opened me with welcome arms, and I thank you for that. So with that, I'm going to go and walk down the street to the Metro North and catch the train to 125th Street and let the live begin. I'll see you a little bit later in a few hours.